Hello everyone, I am Kimberly M. Ariones. Today we're going to report the early childhood environment. So what is early childhood environment means?
Is a safe, responsive, and nurturing environments are important part of supporting the learning and development of infants, toddlers, and preschoolers. And environmental practices refers to aspects of the space, materials, equipments, routines, and activities to support each child's learning across development.
The environment also are helping to prevent the challenging behavior of the infants and the young children with the identified disabilities. Now, the children with disabilities.
A well-designed, safe, and responsive environment is an essential first step in including young children with disabilities in early childhood settings such as inclusive preschool, Head Start, and childcare programs.
If the learning environment does not support the learning necessary that young children or the children with disabilities to succeed, teachers should change the following, which is the participation in the activities, their interactions, and lastly, the routine. With the help of that changes, it will be easy to implement and improve their participations. There are three types of early childhood environment. The first one is the physical environment. The second one is the social emotional environment. And lastly, the emotional environment. It refers to the overall design and layout of the classroom and also the learning centers, including the space, materials in learning, and also the engagement of every child. Teachers also can elaborate with the parents of children, just like asking the parents to provide some resources that their children uses at home, just like uh, toys, some art materials, and puzzles, and also some charts or posters.
Hello, I'm Lily Mitch Aliado and we're going to talk about social emotional environment. According to early childhood learning and knowledge center, social development refers to a child's ability to create and sustain meaningful relationships with adults and other children. Whereas emotional development refers to a child's ability to express, recognize, and manage his or her emotions, as well as respond appropriately to other emotions. Also, a key for us as a teacher to become effective in our student success. The emotional environment. Young children are just learning how to regulate their emotions and behaviors, and they need your guidance and support. So, what will, anong gagawin mo kung ang bata ay nagtatantrum sa loob ng classroom? Ang dapat mong gawin is what we call co-regulation. It's an interactive process where teacher must know when to step in and when to step back. Ito yung pag once yung bata ay nakikita mo nagtatanggap sa loob ng classroom is maging responsive ka, be alertive, at ang gagawin mo is pakakalmahin ito. So, ito ang tawag sa regulation. Pakakalmahin mo yung isang bata na nagtatantrum sa loob ng classroom. Creating your social emotional environment. A well-planned learning environment starts with you. You create a positive social and emotional environment. Children will feel secure. Ito yung mga bagay na basic needs ng isang bata. So, as a teacher, kailangan mo din gawin yung bagay na para ma-feel nila na secure sila at comfortable sila. First, be responsive to children's needs. To help children feel more confident and secure, first, meet their basic needs. Provide each child with warm, caring interaction that can be later modeled. So, this what we call is lahat dapat, as a teacher, dapat lahat pantay-pantay yung pagigitungo mo sa mga student mo. Dahil, once kasi na may favoritism ka is, feel nila na hindi sila love ng teacher nila, hindi sila belong sa isang loob ng classroom. Kaya dapat, be responsive talaga sa kanila at pantay-pantay yung tingin mo sa kanila. Provide prompts. Partner with children to manage their feelings and frustrations. Give them the words to express their feelings and to solve their own problems. Like, yung mga bata nag-aaway, dapat pagsabihan mo sila, hindi sa ganitong bagay, masusolban yung problema nila, hindi ganito, kalma lang, wag, wag mainit ang ulo pag nag-aaway, dapat sinisettle talaga yan. As a teacher, kailangan mo maging ganyan para sa mga estudyante mo. Use your positive personality as a teaching tool. Your smile, voice, and your touch, along with direct eye contact, can make children and their families feel safe and cared for. So, as a teacher, kailangan mo talagang kailangan mo talagang mag-smile, at saka yung kalmadong boses. Saka, the way you touch the child, they can feel that they're been cared for. Also, nafe-feel nila na, gosh, love ako na teacher ko, ganun, ganyan. Tapos, also, yung parents ng bata is, feel secure sila kasi love mo yung mga bata, love mo yung anak niya. Be predictable. Establish clear expectations and follow through. Children need consistent boundaries and need to know they can count on you for your guidance. Alam naman natin na hindi lahat ng bata is alam yung isang bagay. Kaya, as a teacher, expected na talaga natin na merong mga bata hindi alam, meron ding meron, kanya na, nalalaman talaga natin hanggang sa nang yung tamang lang nila, yung parang nalalaman na makikita mo talaga yun. Pero as a teacher, kailangan talaga nila ng guidance, which is yun ang gagawin mo para matuto sila. Praise when possible. Confidence and pleasure come from success. Dahil dito, yung mga bata nagkakaroon na ng interest sa isang lesson. Kasi, feel nila is para ang sarap sa pakiramdam yung i-pursue ng isang teacher. Kaya as a teacher, kailangan mo din i-pursue isang bata. Lalo na yung isang bata hindi niya kaya isang bagay, also, kailangan mo din siyang bigyan ng praise. Like, kaya din niyang ma-aim yung isang bagay na hindi niya ma-aim. That is why, lahat ng bata is nagkakaboost ng confidence dahil sa isang teacher na may ugaling ganito. Celebrate diversity and help all children feel included. Encourage children to communicate and express themselves. At times, they may feel more comfortable using their own language, body movements, gestures, signs, or drawing a picture. With this, as a teacher, kailangan mo din i-gather yung mga students mo. Like celebrating, para naman makakapag-communicate sila at socialize sa isa't isa. With this, they can feel that they are belong in the classroom. With this is may express sila kung ano sila, kasi hindi naman lahat pare-parehas ng beliefs at language. Include both teacher-initiated and child-initiated activities. Teacher-initiated activities are planned and led by the teacher, while the child-initiated activities are inspired by the children's own interests and abilities. Materials are set out and children are encouraged to explore and create using their own ideas. As a teacher, well, ikaw naman talaga ang gagawa ng mga activities nila. Ikaw na yung nagpaplano. Pero yung mga bata, yun yung gumagawa ng mga dapat gawin nila sa plano mo. With this, nagkaka-socialize sila. Nagkaka-kwentuhan, nagkakaasaran. With this is mas na-inspired silang matuto. Now, 9 principles of child development and learning and implications that inform practice. First, development and learning are dynamic processes that reflect the complex interplay between a child's biological characteristics and the environment, each shaping to other as well as future patterns of growth. Example, a persistent lack of responsive can result in an infant experiencing chronic stress that may negatively impact brain development and may delay or impair the development of essential system and abilities, including thinking, learning, and memory, as well as the immune system and the ability to cope with stress. Kaya as a teacher, kailangan talaga natin maging be careful sa ating mga estudyante. Kasi isang maliit na mali mo lang is ma-apply nila yan. Feel nila yan na parang hindi sila belong, parang hindi sila love. Kasi they're very sensitive. Second, all domains of child development, physical development, cognitive development, social and emotional development, and linguistic development, including bilingual and multilingual development, as well as approaches to learning, are important. Each domain both is supported by the others. For example, sound nutrition, physical activity, and sufficient sleep all promote children's abilities to engage a social interaction that in turn stimulate cognitive growth. Children who experience predictable, responsive relationship and response interaction with adults also tend to demonstrate improve general learning competences and executive functioning. Play promotes joyful learning that fosters self-regulation, language, cognitive, and social competences, as well as content, knowledge across disciplines. Play is essential for all children birth through age 8. All young children need daily sustained opportunities for play, both indoors and outdoors. Play helps children develop a large motor and fine motor physical competence, explore and make sense of their world, interact with others, express and control their emotions, develop symbolic and problem-solving abilities, and practice emerging skills. Kaya kailangan ng mga bata is maging socialize sa labas at sa loob. Kasi, pangit naman kung yung bata nasa loob ng bahay, hindi lumalabas. Paano mag-grow sila nan? Kaya, dapat talaga ng mga bata makapaglaro. Fourth, although general progressions of development and learning can be identified, variations due to cultural context, experiences, and individual differences must also be considered. For example, in some cultures, children may be encouraged to satisfy their growing curiosity by moving independently to explore the environment. In other cultures, children may be socialized to seek answers to queries within structured activities created from them by adults. 5. Children are active learners from birth, constantly taking in and organizing information to create meaning through their relationship, their interaction with their environment, and their overall experiences. For example, children are socialized to quietly observe members of the adult community and to learn by pitching in, often to mimic the adult's behavior. In other cultures, adults make a point of getting a child's attention to encourage one-on-one interaction. Children's motivation to learn is increased when their learning environment fosters their sense of belonging, purpose, and agency. Curricula and teaching methods build on each child's assets by connecting their experiences in the school or learning environment to their home and community settings. Educator can promote children's agency and help them feel motivated by engaging them in a challenging yet achievable task that build on their interests and that they recognize as meaningful and purposeful to their lives. Studies have found that some children are denied opportunities to exercise agency because they are mistaken deemed unable to do so. So ito yung mga bata kailangan talaga natin i-motivate sila. With this is nakakatulong talaga sa growth nila to para magkakaroon sila ng interest sa isang topic, sa isang more, kaya nag-a-add yung knowledge nila. 7. Children learn in an integrated fashion that cuts across academic disciplines or subject areas. Because the foundation of subject area knowledge are established in early childhood. Educators need subject area knowledge and understanding of the learning progressions within each subject area and pedagogical knowledge about teaching each subject area's content effectively. Educator Educators shape children's conceptual development through the use of language. For example, labeling helps young children for conceptual categories. A statement conveyed as generic descriptions about a category are especially salient to young children and once learned can be resistant to change. 8. Development learning advance when children are challenged to achieve at a level just beyond their current mastery and when they have many opportunities to reflect on and practice newly acquired skills. Educators, contribute significantly to a child's development by providing the supports or assistance that allows the children to succeed at a task that is just beyond their current level of skills understanding. Kaya as educators, gagawin mo talaga is kung ano lang talaga yung kaya nila. Yung bagay na kaya lang nila, hindi yung parang sobrang advanced ka na. Use responsibly and intentionally technology and interact media can be valuable tools for supporting children's development and learning. For example, children with health problems that prevent them from participating in group settings or those less well-developed social skills. With this media, is napoprovide din natin yung bata kahit papano na hindi sila makakapag-participate sa isang bagay. With these tools can help them to participate with any, it also can prevent them. Kaya, ngayong panahon is maraming way para makapag-aral ang isang bata, makapasok sa paaralan ng bata. Which is, we use internet, like when we teach our student, we use laptop, projectors, mas more accessible and mas more less time para mag-ready. That is why we teachers also need that. We need that to support our students.